Is it time to buy or sell the QQQ ETF? In this video, we will take an in-depth look at QQQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025. And now, we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and detailed analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 27th of May 2025, our system has classified QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.37. Now, let's examine the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 11.26% since we first identified QQQ as a buy candidate 56 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.20% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund resides in the upper section of a narrow and robust rising trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $581.39 would initially indicate a stronger rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 12.6% over the next 3 months, with a possible return estimated between 9.39% and 12.89%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates an expected change of 11.62%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 15.80% and positive 11.76% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $488.26 and $648.06. Our latest daily update for the QQQ includes the headline: the QQQ ETF price ended at $579.89 on Thursday, after a decrease of 0.0775%. The QQQ ETF price dropped by 0.0775% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025, moving from $580.34 to $579.89. During the last trading session, the ETF fluctuated by 0.685%, reaching a low of $577.92 and a high of $581.88. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 2.63% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 3 million shares, although this occurred amidst falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 44 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $25.41 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $583.32, while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price stands at 0.59%, or $3.43, below the 52-week high of $583.32, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. QQQ's long-term story remains compelling. A $10,000 investment at its inception has grown to approximately $125,000, highlighting its consistent outperformance compared to the broader market. Recent activity indicates that institutional buyers are actively deploying fresh capital. One manager revealed purchases of around $5,600,000 in Q2. This, combined with earnings momentum and diminishing trade concerns, has propelled the Nasdaq 100 and QQQ to new heights. However, caution is warranted, as analysts are raising alarms about elevated valuations, significant inflows, and a narrow market breadth concentrated in a select few megacap technology companies, which suggest classic signs of market froth. Funds focused on China and artificial intelligence are also drawing interest, reinforcing the sentiment of technology leadership. In the short term, stronger earnings, a supportive sentiment, and noticeable fund buying can keep QQQ buoyant, potentially driving further upside and momentum trading. Yet, the narrow breadth, high multiples, and bubble-like indicators increase the likelihood of sharp pullbacks if growth falters or interest rates change. For long-term investors, QQQ's exposure to dominant technology franchises may sustain outsized returns. However, the risks associated with valuation suggest the need for size control, regular rebalancing, and careful attention to diversification. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned QQQ a mixed rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned QQQ a hold rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ an outperform rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a mixed rating with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. There are mixed signals in the exchange-traded fund today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, August 13, 2025, and thus far, it has fallen by approximately 0.0775%. Further decline is expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, indicating that the ETF should be monitored more closely. The QQQ ETF is supported by buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the ETF. Moreover, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, some support is anticipated at the levels of 574.89 and 561.57. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 67 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 58 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. QQQ finds support from accumulated volume at $565.01, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. Generally, the exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low in this fund. During the last day, the fund moved $3.96 between its high and low, representing a change of 0.685%. Over the past week, the fund has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.91%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for QQQ, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate either a low expectation for the company's future performance or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, which could present a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $580.05. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this might be a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $565.01. If the support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $563.71, reflecting a decrease of 2.79%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top that was identified 1 day ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good investment? Several short-term indicators, combined with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable likelihood for the QQQ ETF to perform well in the near future. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 15th of August, we anticipate that QQQ will open higher by approximately $0.0066, starting at $579.90. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.